Hey, what's up guys, Nick here, welcome back to another video. Today, of course, we're talking about Halo Infinite. We're only a couple of days away now from finally seeing some new footage of Infinite after 11 months since the campaign demo. I cannot believe it's been basically a year since we've got any proper gameplay for this game, but we've been patient, we've been waiting, and finally our time is nearly here. So I thought today I would talk about something pretty interesting. I saw a bit of a leak the other day. You guys know that I don't really cover leaks here on the channel, but I thought this one would make for a pretty interesting point of conversation here on the channel. Halo Infinite is getting closer to being real in our minds every single day. I feel like this game doesn't even exist yet, so as soon as we see this new gameplay, I'll be really hyped out of my mind. Hopefully, unless the game sucks, but I don't see that happening. But if you do enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like down below, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into it. So the other day, Jeff Grubb, who is a known leaker, basically talked about Halo Infinite and its time at E3. He basically says it's going to be a multiplayer-focused showcase, so we're not going to really get any campaign stuff, we're not going to get any of those kind of details, which doesn't seem that surprising whenever I really think about it. We've basically had a look at campaign for the last 2 years. Obviously, we all want to know more, but they're not going to show the entire campaign before the game comes out. One thing we haven't seen at all is multiplayer, so multiplayer seems to be the highlight for this showcase. Xbox actually did release a bit of a promo image, which you can see on my TV back here, which is absolutely beautiful. But in this image, you can basically see a couple Spartans who look ready to go into battle, so I'm assuming this is kind of like a promo piece for the multiplayer. So with that, I'm perfectly okay. Obviously, I want to see the multiplayer. I want to see how this game plays in a PvP sense. We already got the campaign last year, so show me some multiplayer. Show me what this game can do. But after that, he goes on to say that the game is going to be built for Halo fans, and he thinks Halo fans are going to absolutely love Halo Infinite.
Microsoft seems very keen, very interested on the idea of ensuring that Halo-ass Halo fans feel like they are being catered to. When we see Halo at E3, I think we're going to, most of us are going to get the impression that this is more Halo and not much else.
The game is going to be built for Halo fans, and he thinks Halo fans are going to absolutely love Halo Infinite, but with that, he thinks it's going to kind of struggle to bring in the wider gaming community. Now, is this a problem? Is this necessarily a bad thing? That's what I've been thinking in my head the last couple of days. So the short of it is, no, I don't think that's a bad thing whatsoever. Halo fans have been waiting for a Halo game that they can all collectively find something in that they enjoy. The last 10 years of Halo have been a bit of a rough time. You know, some people enjoy Halo 4 and 5 like myself, and then you get other people who really cannot stand those games and they feel a little bit let down as a Halo fan because they feel like they haven't really got anything to enjoy. Now, the Halo community can be very vocal on either side. The people that don't enjoy 343's game can be kind of a little bit, not toxic, I don't want to say toxic, but they can really shout and scream their opinions of what Halo is meant to be on one side. And then you have the 343 people that really defend those games with everything they've got, and there's nothing wrong with either side. But I do feel bad for the players that haven't really enjoyed 343's games because, you know, everyone loves Halo, everyone wants to enjoy Halo, nobody wants to dislike and hate on everything 343 make. I think the older fans who don't really enjoy Halo 4 and 5 just want something to enjoy again. They want to say they enjoy playing Halo instead of feeling like Halo 3 was something I loved whenever I was a teenager, but now as an adult, I really feel disconnected from, you know, this game. So if Halo Infinite really is a game that Halo fans as a whole are going to be able to connect with and feel like there is something there for them, I think that's perfect. I think that's everything that we've been waiting for basically 10 years now. The last two games, story-wise, have been very hit or miss. Halo 4 was a pretty good campaign. I still wouldn't put it up there with the likes of the original trilogy or ODST or Reach. And Halo 5, in my opinion, was a complete miss. I don't think that campaign was good whatsoever. I feel like it could have been a lot more, but maybe somewhere in the development it all went wrong and kind of got tore apart. So Infinite is 343's opportunity to fully show that they are capable of making a fantastic story with fun gameplay and just kind of make it feel like a Halo campaign once again. So I feel like the open world or semi-open world, whatever this game is going to be, is the perfect way of doing that. Allowing Halo fans to have a Halo ring to go and explore and just kind of have fun on once again in split screen or co-op with their friends. I keep thinking about going up a hill on Among Us with my buddy on the back, then getting like a gravity hammer or a grenade or a rocket or whatever and blasting us off to the next destination. These are the kind of things that this game is going to allow, and that's basically what I've always wanted from Halo. So if it's able to do even half of what my brain is thinking, then on the campaign side of things, I think we're going to be completely solid. Now for the multiplayer side of things, this is going to be the hardest challenge because obviously 343 do want to please current Halo fans. They want Halo fans to feel like, hey, there is something here that we get to enjoy, but they also do need to bring in a new audience. No matter what way you want to spin it, Halo has to bring in new players, not only keeping the same bubble of players that's always been there for the past 20 years. So having that balance of kind of pleasing the current fans while also providing something new for new players to kind of enjoy and discover with Halo is a really, really hard balance. So hopefully Infinite's multiplayer is going to find the perfect way of doing that. Hopefully BTB 2.0 is kind of like the large-scale multiplayer experience everyone has always been wanting because Halo has so much potential. I feel like Warzone tried to be that in Halo 5, but, you know, I enjoyed Halo 5 Warzone at the beginning, and then once everyone started getting all the wreck weapons, it became a complete sweat fest, and overall it became not fun to play whatsoever. But then there's also everything in between. Halo 5 Forge is known as probably the best Forge mode, or maybe the best map creator in any game ever. Far Cry maybe has something to say about that, but I really don't have much experience, so I'm just going to say Halo 5 has the best one. But Halo Infinite's Forge mode has something really awesome to build off, so I'm not worried about the Forge mode whatsoever. As long as it builds off Halo 5, I think we're good to go in that front. I think Forge creators are going to have just a blast, basically. And then custom games obviously are a huge part of Halo, so as long as custom games are there day one and we're able to play customs, make customs, and just do whatever our little brains can think of, then on that front, I think we're going to be good. But for me, what I want from Infinite, I get asked this question all the time on my stream, it just needs to be a fun Halo game. It needs to be a game that can connect with Halo fans from all ages, whether you played Combat Evolved all of those years ago, or maybe you started playing with Halo 5, you know, 5-6 years ago. Everyone should find something in this game that they can enjoy. So hopefully the story will check a lot of those boxes, hopefully multiplayer will check at least a couple boxes, and then everything in between will have a bit of fun for everyone. I'm so sick of hearing about the sprint arguments or whether it belongs in Halo or not. I just want a new game that people can enjoy, the Halo community is somewhat happy with. Obviously, we're never gonna not argue about things because, well, that's what we do best. But Halo Infinite is finally our chance to kind of reboot this community, to kind of get everyone excited about the one same thing again, instead of having this bit of a split between new and old that we've had for basically forever. So going back to Jeff Grubb's initial statement, I think this game needs to be a Halo fan's dream first and foremost, and then after that, they can kind of build on it to hopefully bring in more people. I'm not saying that I want the game released in parts like Halo 5, that is the absolute worst thing that could happen, but release a fun, awesome core Halo game first and foremost, and then from there build and do whatever you want to make it as fun and as long lasting as you possibly can. I look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare that came out in 2019. That game came out, people were like, it's kind of meh, I don't really care too much, and then they released Warzone like 6 months later, and still to this day Warzone is basically the most popular game out there at this moment in time. Don't be saying we need a battle royale. All I'm saying is if the game doesn't come out and hit hard with the, you know, mainstream gaming community, there's still hope. There's still time for it to release a game mode or a feature or something that kind of attracts the wider audience. So I'm not worried whatsoever. If we're getting a fun, awesome Halo fan-centric game, then I think we're all in for a great time. But that's basically all I want to say in this video. We're kind of in that weird lull right now where there's literally nothing to talk about currently. There's leaks popping up left and right, but as I said, I don't really cover them. But I thought this specific point was very interesting, so I wanted to cover it in a little sit-down talk video. But I do want to put out a little reminder. I will be streaming the E3 show this Sunday on my Twitch. I'll be going live 1 hour before the show happens, so if you're not following my Twitch, make sure you go to the link in the description and hit that follow. I would really, really appreciate it. I do a live reaction watch party every single year, and it's always a highlight of my year, so it would be awesome if all of you could join me. I'll be putting up a reminder video on the channel here anyway, so just keep an eye out for that if you don't want to go to my Twitch right now. But let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you think Halo Infinite being a Halo fan game first and foremost is good, or do you think it should focus on bringing in that wider market. What do you think is the best for the future of Halo? But with that, E3 is around the corner. I'm going to see you guys after that. Hopefully it's awesome. Hopefully we're all super happy with what we see there. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye!